Good evening, Bendsters. Give me 1 second here. Welcome to Thursday Night Rollercoaster. Brenda, welcome, my friend. Welcome. So nice to see you. Sorry, Brenda. Last week's stream, I saw when I was checking the chat and the replay, I saw your name pop up a few times. I think I was playing live, and then I just missed your messages, so I couldn't say hi to you last week. Hope all is well. Or a DC superhero. Mike says hello. Hey Mike, hope all is well. Flipper Slapper sounds like a good song name or a DC hero. Jerry, brother, welcome. Much love. Hope you all have had 15th cup of coffee merch. We all have had a good week. As some of you know, 15th's been sick for a while now. I don't know what it is. Like fever, just like constant fever every day. But not like anything that's really worrisome, because Advil, Tylenol seem to be working fine. So I don't know what it is, but it's enough that daycare sends him home, and then we have to keep him home for 24 hours, can't take him the next day. So yeah, the last few days he's been home. Today I had to like take time off work so I can take care of him, because there's no way I could have a meeting while he is 16thing. But yeah, so that's why I'm a bit low on energy, so bear with me. Rabbit, welcome. E15, yakking on the phone with my PJ, so listening. Much love, bro. Love to you and PJ. Mad G and Cicero are in the chat. Welcome, my friends. Is he running a fever? Yeah, Paul. It's been like since last week. We had like 2 days where there was no fever, but then it's back. I think 2-3 weeks before that, he had to take antibiotics. It's like just one thing after another with him. Can't do much. Daycares. Daycares are cesspools. Interesting note, the song that's playing in the background is obviously the slowed down version of Regrets. But I got a comment today. Somebody left a comment on Regrets asking anyone listening in 2025. You know how they do that on other songs as well? I see that comment all the time, right? On old songs. Somebody's just going to come and say, anyone here in 2025? It's really funny. Give 16th hug for me. Thank you, Rody. DT, welcome, DT. Yeah, Paul, so if he has a fever, then they just send him home, right? And then they say you can't bring him back for another 24 hours. So tomorrow I'm gonna try again. Let's see. Hey everyone, sorry cutting up pineapple. Don't worry, sister, take your time. I'm going to write random comments on all videos. Yeah, it was really interesting to see, you know, and it was a name that wasn't familiar to me as well. I could have told that person. Inga for sure is listening to this in 2025. It's Inga's favorite song by myself. We're working on an old classic. Oh shit! Like you're covering an old classic, or you mean you're taking song out of the inventory? I'm gonna finish it, Mike and Don. Ray Moon, welcome. Nice to see you. Hope all is well with you. Okay. So, few announcements. Tomorrow, as we know, is Friday, and it's gonna be Indie After Dark. The flipped, so that means conversations in the beginning for the first 3 hours, and then it's going to be music. And I'm pretty interested in what's going to be discussed tomorrow because of the recent events, plus it being 9/11 today. So let's not forget that today is a very somber day, somber memory. Hey, Lady Campion, welcome. Hope all is well. I realized later when I had said the stream and everything that, it's 9/11 today. But I was like, you know what? We're just gonna chill, play some music. Not like I'm having a party or anything. Gortian, my man, welcome, brother. But yeah, this day was, I think this is the day that kind of changed the world, in recent memory at least. This is the one. If I had to point at one day that the world changed after that, would be obviously 9/11. Not only in the US, even though US was the primary victim of this, but the aftershock and the effects of this was felt for a couple of decades all around the world. So yeah, and now with there's been a lot of theories going on for like a couple of decades, but now it's picking up again. So yeah, tomorrow's gonna be interesting on Indies. Bonfire, brother Bond, welcome. Cassie, oh my god, Cassie is here, and Abe is here, Queen is here, and Mama is here, and OG is here. So buckle up, everyone. Right. So that was all for announcements, I believe. Let's get into some music. So the OG requested a couple of songs. Thank you, OG, for the request. Let's start with Elena's request. This is Esoterica, and the song is called Alive. Now, Esoterica, we've played some of their songs previously, and they're absolutely outstanding. So I am looking forward to this. Let's go. Oh man. What a song and what a video, man. Holy smokes. I wonder how they made that video. Tony Howie, the man with the cheat codes. Welcome, brother. Welcome. Hope you're recovering well. Are you able to play the guitar, Tony? Or you're still gonna have to wait a few weeks? Yo, Trip. Welcome, brother. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Much love to you and Stitch. Hope all is well. Video director plus CGI artist. Yeah. Okay. He's a proper, like, fucking video director and everything. Damn, man. That's amazing. Shout out to Esoterica. Thank you, Elena, for requesting that. We have another request by OG coming up. Oh my god, the fantabulous Mo has dropped in the chat. Welcome, Mo. Welcome. Oh, Stitch, it's you. Good to see you too. Hope all is well with you guys. George or Jorge is in the chat as well. Welcome, bro. Welcome. Hey, man, like that video was just. I don't know what the future looks like, obviously, but man, we're headed in a similar direction. I think to that video with how technology is taking off. I don't know how many of you in the chat play video games, but um, there's a game called Horizon Zero Dawn, and holy smokes, man, that game is like it's like 7-8 years ago, and now they have like another part two. I'm still dying to find time to play it. Oh, OG, you left them a comment as well about the stream. Thank you, I appreciate you. Sorry you haven't been in your lives much. I've been working a lot. My health has not been the greatest. I've been on meds and trying to get my. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Stitch. I hope. Wish you a speedy recovery. I to 15 beard, but no flying cars. Yo, Paul, like people still struggle to fucking pick a lane on the fucking road. Flying cars, yeah, that is one thing I don't see happening. A bunch of morons on the road. Still waiting to see my dog for Fallout, but I'm playing a private party this weekend. As they say, the show must go on. Oh, the show must go on indeed. Man with the cheat codes playing at a private party. Dang, let's go, let's go. Only on the Jetsons. um, okay. But yeah, I don't know what kind of times lie ahead, but waiting for Beam Me Up, Scotty. 2025, no flying cars, instead blankets with sleep. Yeah, talk. That's true. 15th angriest song ever, The Left Lane. Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. Absolute. Man, it pisses me off so much. But, my daughter asked me a few days ago, I was driving her, and I wasn't like doing anything. Like, I wasn't cussing or anything. Just out of the blue, she just asked me, Dad, do you think you have road rage? I'm like, no, I don't think I have road rage. Like, I mean, I just say a few things. It's not like I get out of the car and take something out of the car and go break something or whatever. She's like, yeah, but even saying something and getting angry, that's kind of road rage. I'm like, and then I started showing her. I'm like, well, look at this moron right here. Like, what do you expect me to do? Look at this moron. And then I showed her like 4 or 5 morons on the road, like it within a span of like it was like a 15-minute drive, 12 minutes or something. So she understood. Nuke, welcome, brother, welcome. Zio the Magnificent is in the chat. Welcome, Zio. Prepper saying 15 minutes. Sorry, I'm late. Ice was after me. Took me a minute to lose. Hey, Prepper, brother, welcome. Hope all is well. Glad you made it. Tonight's roller coaster also brought to you by Bend and Jerry. Oh, man. I see the chat is already starting to light up. Of course, the usual suspects are here, so I say the same thing, like, what's this idiot doing? And my kids are like, calm the road rage. I agree, Tuck. I agree. Yeah, Elena, I when I'm by myself, I'm cussing a lot. Oh yeah, because I remember she asked me if I think I should advertise 15 Bend on my car, like put a sticker or something, or and I was like, no, 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 I don't want to do that. Hey Tate, thank you so much, brother. Welcome, Samurai Tate. Thank you for the super. And then I was like, no, no, I don't want to do that. She goes, well, why not? I'm like, well, sometimes, daddy gets a bit angry and animated, while driving. So I don't want to mix the 15 Bend world with that world. That's how the conversation started. I remember now. I saw somebody else. Oh my God. Metal Spawn is in the chat. Metal Spawn. Welcome, my friend. So nice to see you. Yeah, Queen, 100%. No, forget reason. There's no reason to be driving 10, 15 kilometers an hour below speed limit in the left lane and just chilling there. Like, there's no reason anyone can give me that justifies that. Especially when you're seeing people, crossing you from the right side. Like, but anyhow, I digress. I digress. This is OG's second request. Aoria. Here we go. Stepping Stones. Check it out.
Quenching the ache of yesterday, it still feels so real.
Crazy riffs, man. Holy smokes. Abe, you probably fucking love that. Like, that was like all those variations in the riffs. Holy smokes. I know Pow Pow enjoyed it. Damn, man. That solo was amazing. The vocalist did a great job. The drummer was fire as well, as DT pointed out as well. Yeah, Aoria. 600 subs, man. 600 subs. Deserve way more. They have like 787 likes on it. If all the people who liked this gave him a sub, imagine. Oh, man. So, catching up on the chat. A lot of confusion in the chat once the metric system comes up. I get it, guys. I get it. You guys are used to measuring things in cups of bald eagles per, you know, freedom fields and barrels. Gallons, right? You guys measuring gallons? But, it's all good. It's all good. Metric system is a bit advanced. It's everything is everything has a pattern. Not, but I digress. I digress. You all enjoy measuring things in, units of freedom and gallons of beer and all that stuff. It's all good. It's all good. Because the metric system ain't real 15. I measure in liters. There you go. Mo, in Europe, other than the UK, I believe, it's the metric system everywhere, right? Metric makes sense for sure. Thank you, DT. Thank you. That's our groovy bassist. See, this is the thing, he gets it. Funny bunny tonight, Billy. I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't dare. I'm just responding to everything that was thrown at me in the chat. Damn. Metric system, yes, yeah. The most of the world is measuring in metric system. I wonder why. What could it be? What could the reason? Ah, yeah. It makes sense. Thank you. Metal for breakfast as well. Ah, yes. So, yeah, Billy, I was just responding. Yeah, DT saying I don't even use the metric system still makes sense. Exactly. I don't know. I think the only thing for me that I measure like in like say Fahrenheit is fever. Just because I think the number 100 indicates, that okay, this start of a fever. So for me, it's always been like that. But other than that, I mean, you know, it's okay to be different, Cassie. Yes, it absolutely is. Don't don't feel bad. You guys measure in the imperial system, all right? Like, please, it's okay. It's perfectly fine to be different from the rest of the world. Jesse, yes, Elena, Metal for Breakfast is in the chat. He is Metal Spawn's dad. Why is 38 a fever? That makes no sense. Right? Yeah, yeah. So over there, like, that's the thing, we adapt. We adapt. Not like, no, I'm going to keep measuring in goddamn gallons, we learn and adapt, as Prepper said, I think. Oh, no, Tuck said, I think, that we adjust very well in Florida. Canadians. Mad G. Yeah. It is now U.S. metric, changed the same day as the Gulf. Oh, really? Really? That's what it's called now? I don't even know what's the joke anymore these days, Tuck, because things are just all over the world, especially in the U.S. Things are just yo, bags of milk, metal. Like, see, I'm a fair individual. What cannot be defended, I don't defend. These freaking bags of milk. I don't know why Canadians do that. And we get a liter of. All the joke, right? DT, yeah, 100%. OZ is as hard to say as ounce. Yeah, Matt, I agree. Can I get a liter of mustard? No. So Cassie, in metric system, because before I say anything offensive, I'll stop. But in the metric system, you have units and then you have subunits, right? So for something, you can call it a liter as well, but we have the milliliter, which is a smaller unit, easier way of compartmentalizing measurements. Can I get a liter of cinnamon? So liter is basically volume, not mass, right? The volume, yeah, you can get it if you. I mean, if you show up here and you say I'm from America and I need a liter of cinnamon, people will somehow figure out and they'll be like, oh, she's from the U.S. guys, so we gotta, you know, we gotta help her out here. She's different, you know. So they will help you out. They will give you a liter of cinnamon, but no, usually it's grams, which is a subunit of kilograms. But anyhow, Billy like math exam. He's a math teacher too. Well, I'm like, I love math. I absolutely my favorite subject out of all of them. Um, Physics used to be my favorite until it became like there. There were some things about it which I was just like, man, I can't even visualize this. So, um, but yeah, we have a gram of cinnamon. I love how I love how you capped one letter, every other letter. Could be a science teacher like on Breaking Bad. Is the engineer in you? Yeah. I mean, I had to love math, otherwise I couldn't. There's no way I could do engineering. All the details starting to make me feel stupid. Pop quiz. No, it's just a different way of measuring things, and it is what it is. Ben Nye, the science guy. Okay, back to music. Back to music. Where you all start hating on math. The only time hated math was during my engineering school. I had to you had to take a few optional courses from like different majors, right? So I didn't have a lot of good options. So one of the options was math, which was a third year math major course that I had to take. And that was the only time I really hated it because that was a lot of theory. It was about complex numbers. So complex numbers, now that, Cassie, that is not a real number, right? So it's -1, square root of -1. It's called iota, which is a complex number. But to cut it short, that course was basically all theory. So I had to sit and read and try and visualize all that theory, which was just, that's where I hated it. Blue Grazer Records, welcome, my friend, welcome. Unshackled Spirit is in the chat. Welcome, Sal. Nowhere Man, love your Sal, man. Thank you, Nowhere Man. I appreciate you, bro. Okay, Mama Tello is falling asleep, so I'm gonna listen. My bro Wolf7, Michael Lanthier. That was my bro. May he rest in peace. And I figured today I'm gonna play a song by him, being 9/11, because I know his life changed after that. Bye, Steve. Welcome, my friend. Yeah, Tony, bro. Great loss. Huge loss. 15, your refreshing break from all the craziness. Thank you, Nowhere Man. I really appreciate it. Y'all are too kind. Avery, bro, thank you for. I don't know if you guys caught what Avery said in the chat, but that's the best way to spread the word on music these days. I'd rather have it happen organically than to pay for like views and subs and shit. So I really appreciate it. I'm gonna go open up my mumble rap mocha. He is missed, but the legend lives on. Absolutely. Absolutely, Queen. I remember that song that him and I made together where he made the backing track for me so I could play lead. And when I sent it to him, he was like, 15, brother, this is the best you've played to date. And no, I'm not being biased because I made the backing track. Famine. Yeah, let's listen to that. Let's listen to that. Then we have DT up next. Yeah, that was supposed to be part of our collaboration album, but that wasn't meant to be. All right. Thank you everyone for the kind words. Let's check out some DT. Let's groove. There we go. 1 second. Let me play from the start. Let's go. DT is the funkiest I have seen in the indie scene on YouTube. It's great to see his channel is growing. It's a matter of time before his channel takes off. DT, you really need to make shorts, bro, and reels. You really need to do that. This shit's gonna take off 100%. Alpha, like, fuck, I need that playing when I walk around. Exactly. Can you imagine, like, Alpha just walking around and you have that as a soundtrack? I don't know. My walk is not gonna be the normal walk if I have that playing in the background. It's gonna have a little bit of a, gonna be walking around like this. Amazing. Dynamite throw. Okay, what is Cassie up to? Like, what is this pint of ice cream? What is it in Toronto? A milli pint? No. Because the pint is about, how do I say this? You don't know what a liter is. How do I convert it in liters? It's almost half a liter, right? Calls it old man walk. OJ saying 15 questions. Since you're a lefty like me, is it easier to visually see righties playing as a reference, like a mirror image, or does that screw you up? Um, so since I have only predominantly seen righties play OJ, I think I'm just used to that. It does mess me up though a little bit because I have to quickly see that and then be like, okay, but this is the fretting hand. But I mean, lefties, I haven't seen a lot of lefties on YouTube, you know, so I think I'm just used to it. So I think when I look at righties, it's yeah, I think I'm more used to that. No more math, please. Okay. I saw my boy Casey in the chat, and it's been a while since I played ATO. ATO is busy these days. They're touring. So I don't know, Casey, like is Casey taking like a few days off? Or is he in between performing? I don't know, but Ashes to Omens is on tour right now. And for those of you who are not familiar with ATO, you're missing out.
I'm so sick and fucking tired of you running your fucking mouth. You goddamn leech. You fucking bleed everything.
Okay. All right. I'm going to play that from the start. My boys didn't even give me a second. Yes, Mo, exactly. But I was like, if I tell them 0.473 liters, I'm gonna see like people just fucking leave the chat. I mean, what the hell is 0.473 liters, you know? So I rounded it off to like 0.5. Then I said half a liter. But anyhow. This isn't math. This is life, by the way. This is life. Okay, let's go. ATO Vultures. Let's go. This song is very relevant. The lyrics are so relevant to the fuckery I've seen on YouTube over the last year and a half. Let's go.
I'm so sick and fucking tired of you running your fucking mouth. You goddamn leech. You fucking bleed everything around you fucking try. Backbiting piece of shit. You're nothing but a fucking vulture. You hear me? A fucking vulture. Always searching for a way to feed
That's how it's done, boys and girls. That's how it's done. Let's fucking go. Ashes to Omens. For those of you who don't know, the drummer that we just saw in the video, Casey Henderson, is in the chat, and he is Mama Tello's boy. So we have the ATO family here in the chat. Shout out to Ashes to Omens. They're already on their way to do great things. And I am just happy to be witnessing it and seeing how, because when they started, Casey, I still remember Casey used to send me the songs and be like, yo, 15, we're just about to drop this song. And you play this and everything. And, now these guys are playing in big, big venues. So shout out to all of them. Bonfire saying my moobs were bouncing to them. Brother Bond, keep them covered, bro. You don't want the vultures, attacking your moobs. Yeah, this song, Metal Spawn is saying I listened to that song almost. Yo, so the chorus is so catchy. There's times where, 16th's favorite thing these days is don't talk to me. He just straight up says that whenever he wants to do something where he doesn't want to hear anyone tell him, no, you're not supposed to do that. He just says, don't talk to me, right? And whenever he says that, my inner voice is like, who do you think you are? Like, I'm like, it's just like all of a sudden I go from 0 to 100. Then I calm down. I'm like, all right. But this song, that's how I say it in my mind. I say it in the fucking tune of the chorus. Yeah, it's catchy. It's full of energy. Beautiful. And Bond is like, okay, I'll keep them in a safe place. Yeah, bro, you need a Mubra. You need a Mubra for that. All right, before the chat goes absolutely crazy, let's move on to the next one. I was supposed to play this last week, but we kind of the roller coaster kind of derailed. He is your son. Yo, OG, but I could never dare say anything the kind of shit he says, and he's only 3.5. I don't know, man. I was scared of him. Yeah, Casey, bro, like that's yeah. That day I hugged him and I just held him for like maybe an extra couple of seconds, and he's like, okay, that's enough. Like, what the fuck? That's enough. All right. So last week I was gonna play this Amy Wallace and Ray Julian. So Ray Julian is the one who made the backing track, and we're gonna have Amy Wallace's beautiful voice on this. Let's go. An Angel's Lament. Let's go. this is one of the most beautiful songs I've heard in a long time. Obviously, Amy's vocals, hands down, she is one of the best, if not the best, that I have heard. In the indie scene, like just the layers on her vocals and this, the harmonies and everything, crazy, right? But I'm not surprised anymore. Like with Amy, this is what I have come to expect now. The backing track though, I don't know if you guys noticed that beautiful like um the melody on the keys. So again, this is one of those examples where your melodies don't have to be super complex to be like, to make something that's moving. It's very simple. It's just two notes at a time. But if you listen to it, it is one of the most beautiful lines. Like if you hear it. Here, it starts here. Beautiful. And one of the notes is the same. It's repeating, right? Everything around that middle note is changing. One goes high, one goes low. Beautiful. And then that tension with that one note just leaves you hanging with that one note. This one just leaves you. And it comes back again. Fucking beautiful. Absolutely outstanding. Please, if you're not subbed up to Amy Wallace, please do so. You're missing out. Leave her a comment. Also sub up to Ray Julian. I think we played Ray Julian's stuff from his channel previously. But yeah, this was absolutely beautiful, man. I have to leave a comment right now. I think Alpha said put this in the next Halo soundtrack, right? It had all the soundtrack vibes. One of those games where you're just, out in space. This track actually makes me have feelings. That's tough to do, right, OJ? Beautiful song. Okay. November South. This song is called Heart Space. Check this out.
In my mind there's always something that keeps me far away from sleep. And honey, I've been trying to shake this thing for weeks. But all the places we go are only there to feed our egos. I'm so tired of this version of myself. So I let it go. Let it go. Now sing me something soft and play it slow. I've been living in my dreams. Nothing there is what it seems. but the choice is always up to you. It's like I'm floating through the bardo. They've taken all my pain and sorrow. All at once I see that love is made light. It let me feel something. It helped me see something for the very first time. Look up from our phones, but we can feel it in our bones that these devices hide us from the truth. And there's a conscious self-awareness living far beyond my eyes, singing all we really need in life is love. All we really need in life love. So let it go, let it go. Sing me something soft and play it slow. Just let it go, let it go. Yeah, sing me something soft and play it slow. Said, sing me something soft.
Oh man. The lyrics, the vocals, the music, the way they built it up to that point. Incredible song, man. Incredible song. What's going on, man? Tonight, like the music is fucking. Oof. Damn. November South. They have not disappointed to date. Every song that I've played, Yeah, this was yo, reset. Good reminder, Cassie. It was probably 15 Alpha. Yeah, I was just like, I'm not gonna tell Alpha. I don't know. November South is like I don't know. It just fits every week. There's a November South song that just fits the playlist. What was the name of that song by Reset, Cassie? Do you remember? Because he changed his channel name. I think he goes by Johnny Wednesday or something like that. Yeah, I'll have to find out. But yeah. Much love, DT. Much love, bro. Okay, Bonfire. Brother Bond is not moving on from the moobs. All right, I know exactly the song to follow that. Let's go. Raw Rainwater. Heart on Fire.
I got the prize, but not the joke. A box of trophies and a young man's hopes. Trying doors and wasting time. Too old to keep going, too young to die. Found out what happens when you don't decide. Wind up walking around in someone else's life. 10 years back from the starting line, and 10 more gone while I learn to cry. So I'm gonna run with my heart on fire. Let it burn till I can hear that angel choir singing soft, singing low, up high at the end of the road. But I'm gonna run with my heart on fire. Cried myself to sleep so many times, playing back the pain and broken years of life. So I measure myself against my pride, and how much I can take before I die. So I'm gonna run with my heart on fire. Let it burn till I can hear that angel choir singing soft, singing low, up high at the end of the road. I'm gonna run with my heart on fire. But I don't want to learn again. Lately I've been trying to figure out how to make amends. So I'm gonna run with my heart on fire. Let it burn till I hear that angel choir singing soft, singing low, up high at the end of the road. That I'm gonna run with my heart on fire, my heart on fire, with my heart on fire, my heart on fire.
Another artist who never disappoints, Raw Brain Water. I've been a huge fan of his ever since I heard his song the first time, and he has not let us down. Every time I play a song of his, like, I love the video as well. And you know, like there's a whole different emotion when you have like physical pictures, right? Imagine him sitting there doing this on a phone, just swiping, wouldn't have the same effect. There's something about, holding those pictures in your hands and going through them. Yeah, I saw Billy's comment, and that was a beautiful comment that this is what it's all about. This is what life is about, memories. The reset song is voiced like a waterfall. Yo, good memory. Good memory, guys. Okay, let me see the YouTube search. What was that? Yes. It's been a while. Let's listen to that. But yeah, this was Raw Brain Water. If you aren't subscribed, trust me, you're missing out. Let's check out Reset. Do you guys remember this? Let's go. Oh shit. Man, I don't know. I don't know. Like for me, I think now a lot of people, I hope at least, that I've played a tiny part. I know a few people have told me already um, that, you know, before they knew me and before I introduced them to a lot of instrumental music, they didn't really appreciate instrumental music as much, and obviously as they do songs with vocals. But you know, there's just something about instrumentals because you can come up with your own story in it. It gives you like this area to work with, and you can just fit things in it as you like. It's beautiful, man. Now, that was just a piano, but spoke thousands of words, without saying any. Absolutely beautiful. Please do go sub up to Reset, brilliant artist. And I will now pick up the mood a little. This is something that Ganji sent. So let's check this out. This is Person, I believe that's how it's pronounced. Song is called Speak. Let's go. All sing. I can honestly say I've listened to your instrumental music more than all others combined. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Instrumentals used to annoy me, but the older I get, the more I love them, right? I think it's an age thing, maybe. On. I think we're all just getting old. All right, let's go.
Trace behind me, keeping tabs of my steps while you're smiling under your teeth. I'm barely
Yo, this was Ganji, bro. Fire request, man. What a song, man. Holy sh. Again, see? Screaming, but not overdone. Not overdone. Perfectly done. And the fucking guitar and the drums and everything else, like, damn. Person speak. Shout out to them and shout out to Ganji for requesting that. Let's get a bit groovy. Oh, one second. One second. Yes. Tony Howie, man with the cheat codes. If Tony is still in the chat, ladies, you will be asked by Tony for a dance. Let's go. That is why he is called the man with the cheat codes. That is why. My guy just has the cheat codes. Man, that tone, Tony, that you get. Oh. Mine is. Anyhow, I don't have any song or anything ready tonight. I do have the clean tone. I just, yeah, Tony, right? Like that's a. I have like multiple shit going on to get this tone. John Chandler, welcome, brother. Give me a 15 Bendz straw for my Ozark and Pookie. Okay, I do have some requests I have to get through. Cannot afford to get derailed like last week. So this was requested by Unshackled Spirit, Sal Caruso. He requested the song. It's featuring Lady Campion, Lady C, or Songbird. On the song's called Serenity. Let's go.
Troubles plague me and haunt my mind. Times are tough and they weigh me down. I look out and I lift my eyes and I feel peace inside. The mountains outside are beckoning. They remind me of what I need. Head down this road and I keep my eyes fixed on the goal ahead. Cool breezes touch my skin as the time stands still. I look up and troubles melt away. Easy to lose sight of goals ahead and get distracted by pretty things. Wandering far from the path I seek, but it's always close at hand. I feel a breeze and it calls to mind the wonders and delights I've lost. I realign and I fix my eyes back on the goal ahead. Cool breezes touch my skin as the time stands still. I look up and troubles melt away.
was Unshackled Spirit, Sal Caruso. Beautiful backing track, very serene, if I may say so myself. And Lady Campion, beautiful singing as expected. Shout out to both of them. Cassie, what the heck? This is the closed merch meeting. Closes door. I have no say in my merch. Wonderful. I was man, I wish I had like a song or something. Because the Abe one from last week, that's in a different project, and I didn't open that one. Okay, we're good with whatever. I think this one has that last one with the heart, or the backing track for Heart. So I don't know. Don't remember Heart anymore. I only played that once with you guys. different one. Maybe the one that I can remember more. This tone, though, holy smokes. I love this tone. What's this one? Let me see. Oh. Moment. Hey, what was the... Yeah, that one is... I mean, I can... a little bit. See, now this is the thing. I was playing in a completely wrong key. Let me check. That's basically just when I didn't have the backing track on, I was playing in a completely different key but the same melody. It sounded like it goes with it. Yo, Ratty reacts. Much love, brother. Much love. Thank you for being here. Dave's not here, bro. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Much love for you. Doesn't sound like it. I forgot what key he is in. I'm too fucking tired to figure it out right now. You guys can just listen to it without the backing track. That last one was Pink Floyd, obviously. The song that I dreamt about. I saw the song, me performing the song live with David Gilmour. This is before I even started learning. It's on the Turning Away. One of the songs, one of the main songs why I chose the artist name 15 Ben, because the solo starts on the 15th. So, yeah, one of the most beautiful songs ever made. The lyrics, the vocals, the message behind it, and that guitar solo, especially in the live version, the Delicate Sound of Thunder version, you'll be blown away, blown away. All right, let's go. Infinite corridor straight ahead. Let's go, Pookie. You're gonna enjoy this. I know you have in the past. Let's go.
In the last decades, I found many battles, but I realized none of them were mine. I have listened to preachers from the Tower of Ivory. I've been wasting years sitting in the darkness. I thought I was smart and had no weakness, but my illusions melted as I sinned the blazing sun. I rode other roads, all ending crossroads. I tried all the doors, all of them were closed. After all these years, only one way left, straight ahead. I have listened to fools and I believe them. I wasted words that I have heard, now is silenced by what I have learned. There is one thing important to see, only one way left, be straight ahead.
This song always delivers, always. Because as much as I talk about being a fan of, Gilmore, Dire Straits, Knopfler, Buckethead, and all those people, like Maiden is up there for me as well. I think the most number of songs that I have on my computer, on my phone, I think the most is Buckethead, obviously because he has like thousands of songs. But I think after that it's Iron Maiden. I have more Maiden songs than Pink Floyd that I listen to. Like it's Iron Maiden is one of my favorites all time because their melodies, like while they can shred as well, but their music is so melodic that the sense of melody is never lost. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you for being here while you're not here. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you so much. Yo, is Alpha still here? Alpha Byte, is he still here? Let me know if he is. Yes, Maiden is special. 100% Maiden is special. The back when I moved to Canada, my first morning in Canada, I woke up. We used to have MSN Messenger back then, right? We didn't have all these platforms back then. MSN Messenger. I woke up after my flight, and the next morning I woke up. I was jet lagged. I woke up really early, and I went on MSN Messenger, and what I typed in there used to be a status, right? You could set your status, and I set it as a stranger in a strange land. That's what I set. That was my first morning in Canada, and I listened to that song so much. Dang it, man! I knew there was a reason. Like, he is here, Elena. Queen. I hope. I really want to do collabs like a lot more than I've done previously. Man, honestly, this life and everything is just it's so overwhelming right now. Like I didn't touch the guitar all week since I played last week on the stream. So this was like that's just how it is. Yes, Queen 15th is gonna run. Good song. Yeah, yeah, Pookie and the solo on that one. It's simple, but it's so beautiful. Probably still crying now. Okay. All right, no worries. I do want to share this one. It's a journey. This is Buckethead. One of my favorite songs of his. Okay, we'll get back to this. Alpha's back. So I really feel like playing Alpha's Lucky You. I really feel like listening to that. Plus, you know who Marillion is? Oh, of course. The outro solo on the song Grendel, Pookie, one of my go-to solos. All right. Different vibe, but let's fucking get it. Give it up for Alpha.
okay, I'm feeling it, taking the flow and I'm making a meal with it. Tapped in the most and I think that the bill of it. Wearing the cap as a goat is legitimate. Not on the throne, but alone and definitive. Known independent with sober dependencies. Hoping you thinking that Joker's offended me. Golden with gloves and I'll show you the centering. Killer mentality, baller with tendencies. Syllable stack, watch him crawl like a centipede. Down up then back and around like I'm Benedict. Sound is a remedy, feeling the pound in the base of vicinity. Breath is unlimited, flow is a weapon. I wave at an enemy, making it rain. Not afraid you remember me. Feeling that drop from the weight from the energy. Feeling that drop from the role play. Bitches in a poke like OJ. Did it with a note saying both may. Hit it been adored in the foreplay. Should have been enough, but the more they put me on with the swordplay. Dripping all the blood as a court case. Treated like a tour, make it paid as a gourmet. Fitted, I'm the one like a Smith with the Morpheus twist. I'm the one like a Smith with the Morpheus twist. Shout out to Orphan, that's Jordan to Pippin. We step on the court, can't afford to not rip it. The blood and the sweat as it pours. This addiction is more than efficient. To ride every day, it's my core of the mission. The more that you're missing, the more that I'm hitting. I promise that this is the warm-up edition. Get better with time, not the normal tradition. I ride every line with the formula, listen. I'm calm and collected while breathlessly beating the guarded bars. Need a second to keep it a volume, a series to stay undefeated. I painted a picture, it's vivid and seated. Been planting my roots in your brain, it's embedded. I snap in the booth, it's a danger while let up the guessing the sound through will be ready. They better get down, I'm a shooter, propelling. Been chopping and pounding, I'm looted in leather. The booties be popping, the sooner the better. And bitches be really the root of the cheddar. We see them in groupies, they moving together. The scene in the movie, the mood of the setting. The rise of the sun and the luna, forget it. The second I mention the moon, it'll mellow me. Know like a human persona's a melody. Whisper a cadence, a chronic, a settling. Hydroponic, marijuana, no felony. Passing the shit cause the weed is excelling me. Reading the weed, what I seek is ability. God is a gift and he lended an energy. Putting my pen, ain't no end to the synergy. Humbled and serving the love from an enemy. Even the gun that I'm pulling defending me. Truly a measure of holy divinity. Burning it up like a solar infinity. As I get older, the Lord is ascending me. But on that note, I'm alone in serenity. Not to the beat that I chose to surrendering. Calling it grounded, the go-to a remedy. Steady my breath and I hold it while centering. Lining it up and then they remember me. But it's noted I had to be not on the totem but quoted. I better be breaking the code with a trope in the Hennessy. Dripping my throat with a toast to my enemies. Slicker than most, check the coding amenities. Calling it privilege, a chronic, a settling. Deadly, bubonic, acknowledge a enemy. Demons I got and they watching my venomly. Cried at the thought if I doubt my identity. Wouldn't have weight in the music preventing me. Living my life in a way they remember me. Dedicate time, no delay in the legacy. Filling the page with your name and trajectory. Giving my burden to lane is a destiny. That I be striving for, living no granting me. That I be striving for, living no granting me.
Shout out to Alpha, man. See, now, I am no expert. I am no expert on hip hop, but I do know that a lot of people these days worry about structure and oh, the song has to have like a hook and has to have like verse here, 2 verses here for this many bars, and then there has to be a hook. Man, you know what? I firmly believe in this, that you should make a song based on how you're feeling in that moment and not worry about all this shit. Don't try and fit into a mold. I was really pleasantly surprised when I saw David Gilmour's interview recently, right, on Rigby Auto. And because there's a lot of things that obviously I listen and I'm like, holy shit, he thinks this way as well, because I didn't know he thinks this way, but I just naturally feel that way. Like he immediately said when he was asked about whether Pink Floyd is progressive rock, and he was like, man, like I never thought of us fitting into any one genre, putting a label on yourself. And that is something that I have struggled with so much. Now, obviously, I'm not comparing myself to Pink Floyd, but it's just like that's how I think. And maybe that's why my music is like that, because Pink Floyd is my biggest inspiration. And a lot of their songs are just so different that how do I classify them in any one category, right? So, long story short, it's about just what you're feeling, right? And what Alpha did over there, like, holy shit. Dave was like, let me go get my inhaler, because it's like, and the way his flow, like Dave also said that he has a great flow, but also like like the way he changes the flow, and he just fucking he just keeps fucking going. And Cassie made a good observation. I like it because it's not mumble rap. Absolutely, 100% correct. I need to get equipment set up. Anyone selling time? Yo, Dave, if you have any questions, bro, hit me up. Um, as far as vocal setup is concerned, like how to treat your studio, that might not be my forte because I don't sing a lot. Exactly, Ganji. Exactly. Pink Floyd is Pink Floyd. Like you can't categorize them in any, right? And that's kind of like the formula I unintentionally, like, I just follow because I can't like if I feel like, and that's actually the community post that I put out back in the day when David Joshua found me, because that's what I was saying. I was like, if I feel like putting strings and a harp and a fucking guitar solo, you know, in the same song, I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, but then this is not gonna fit in this one specific, category or genre. And I'm just like, man, fuck that. My favorite genre is what I feel like listening to at the moment. Exactly. Is there such a thing as short story? I don't know, Elena. I am called. I do have a problem with loquacity. Classic rock lives at 15. Exactly, Jerry. I can't get over it. But this is why I love Buckethead as well. This is what I love about him as well, because his songs, he will go from like the slow burning fucking clean guitar to like face melting solos. He doesn't give a fuck. How do you learn if you don't progress? Very good question. But also, how do you progress if you don't learn? Right, Sean? Goes both ways. Conspiracy Queen is saying my TV subtitles had a stroke. Like, this is Buckethead, who everyone who hasn't listened to Buckethead just thinks, oh, probably a crazy shredder, just shreds, that's it. Just listen to the fucking melody on this. See, he fucking plays stuff like this. Then he's gonna make stuff like this song? Holy shit, this song is crazy. Let's listen to this, listen. This is called Ramp Ahead. He keeps changing it up. He keeps changing it up. And then he's gonna come back with fucking soaring solos. Like, the guy's a genius. It's just crazy. Okay, I'm just gonna play like the first minute of this. This is a song you guys have to discover on your own because this is a fucking journey. But just listen to this intro, just the intro, all right? I'm just gonna play the first like. Trust me, when that lead comes in. JM bro, welcome. Dave, by the way, thank you for the gifted memberships, bro. Much love. Just check this one. This song, trust me, you guys have to discover this on your own. It's called Coupon. The guy is out of names for his songs. He has so many songs. Are we bucket heading things? Yeah, bro. By the way, guys, Indy, can you please drop JM's link in the chat? So JM Unleashed, welcome, brother, my Canadian brother. JM has these live streams where everyone plays, like everyone can participate in the chat. It's like a word game. Like you can come up, you have to complete the words in a certain amount of time, and it actually scores based on your answers in the chat. Who answered, like who got the big word and who got it first and all that stuff. Great fucking time. It's so addictive. It is very difficult to walk away from. JM is a really, really good friend, not only of mine, but of the community, and does so much to support everyone. I'm telling you, similar to Scrabble, yes, I am telling you, you will have a blast. You will have a blast. Please do go sub up to JM. Indy, just drop the link. Thank you, Indy. Fun word game challenge. That's what it's called. I'll show you guys a little bit of what it's like.
2 5-letter words left, and that's it.
So, 1 second.
So Amy got her Patreon deal for it.
So the letters are like this, and then you have to basically, the chat has to quickly come up with
double digits.
words.
Yeah, good point.
And
Good point.
so someone got Slum. Dave's not here. There you go. Dave's not here. He played Skull. Oh, Dave's not here because he was there. My man. So please do go sub up to JM. And honestly, you're going to have a lot of fun. Yeah, Cassie, you love word games. You're going to fucking love this. So please do go sub up and drop by. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. And yes, Abe, we are bucket heading things. But, you know, I'm just going to play, for those who are listening to him or aren't as familiar, just listen to this 1 minute, 47 second. Like, this was a preview he made, and then 3 years ago, and then I think he forgot to ever finish the song. But this is one of my favorites. So many emotions in just like less than 2 minutes. the way he changes up, the way he changes the riffs, like this part, the way he starts on it, and then it changes to this. Again, he's gonna change it. Fucking beautiful. Legend. Fucking genius. Exactly, Conspiracy Queen. Yeah, Abe, he does have like over 400 albums. It's like, I don't even know what that number is at now. That was like a few years ago. The guy is like mad genius. And that's why, like, whenever I have ever brought up his name and somebody isn't familiar, and they, search him up and they see a guy with a mask and a fucking bucket on his head, they're like, "Oh, what the fuck is that?" They think it's a freak show, but man, they are missing out. This guy is certified, absolute fucking legend. OG requested this. I hate to follow, like, to be the one to follow fucking Buckethead. But actually, let's put Abe the Band. Abe the Band can follow. Then I'm gonna play that one. Let's do this. Abe the Band is following Buckethead. Let's go. For those of you who are not familiar, yo, specific, bro. By the way, welcome, bro. It's been a while. Check this artist out. He's in the chat as well. Trust me, it's a 9-minute song, and you will fucking drift away. You will drift away. Trust me on this. Abe the Band. Song is called Eternal Transient. Let's go. He's our version of Buckethead. Let's go. What a freaking journey, man. What a freaking journey. Was I right or was I right? Dave and Specific both, I think this is the first time they both heard it and they both fucking loved it. That's what it's all about, right? Shout out to Abe the Bucket, as we are going to call him now. It's not Abe the Band, he's Abe the Bucket. Okay, OG requested this song from my latest album called Moment. So let's go. Now I'm going to follow Abe. That harmony, Abe, was a total fluke. I was recording that solo, and then I wanted to redo it, like redo a part of it, and then I started like recording in a new track, and then I was just like playing around, and then I just harmonized with it. And I'm like, holy shit, holy millipint of mumble rap mocha. But yes, thank you everyone. Okay, so I do have a request. I have to play it from Scrog, and I cannot say no to Scrog. This is Lilac Sail Away.
closed her eyes, discovering deep within. Follow things we desire, burning with emotional fire. My soul cries out for hope, but it seems you're letting go. You're holding to the night, and when you open up your eyes, can we sail away? Catch the falling star and reach beyond the night. There's no light. Something's out of freeze. We're flying with broken wings, and now holding on to dreams that only let us fall apart. And all I feel is pain. I'm stopping from my mistake. Now I'm screaming at the wall for ripping your heart to love. And I feel you letting go. You're holding to the night. And when you open up your eyes, can we sail away? Stop our bleeding hearts and start a brand new life. Can we sail away? And cast the falling star and reach beyond the night where there's no light.
Bro, Scrog. What a fucking request. Yo, that part where it's fucking picture. Look at this. This is what? This one. Oh. Fucking amazing, man. Grog, bro, amazing request. Holy shit. I hope they don't I hope they don't have copyright. Are they signed up to like fucking I hope they're not signed up to UMG or something. They got a fucking strike. Okay, CD baby, okay. Alright. Should be okay, hopefully. What the that was what a song. What a voice. So unique. Holy folks. With the fucking growl and the power in it. Absolutely crazy. Thank you, Dave, for the super chat as well, bro. Oh, man. A band that doesn't need a singer has a singer that doesn't need a band. What? Yo, this is why specific Notion, by the way, is the one who made the cover art for my song Unleashed back in the day. Way back. Been a while. Specific. Yeah, this one. He made this. I remember. This one was this was the first time I played like as fast as I did in that until that point. Like this was the fastest I had ever played. So I was so proud of that song. Damn. I'm open to commissions again. My man. All right. Oh, Scrog, I just saw your comment. I just saw your response. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. You're the man specific. All right. It is past, way past my bedtime. I've been up for quite some time now, and tomorrow, I just hope 16 doesn't have fever. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to keep him home again. I don't know how I'm gonna manage if that happens. So, need all the good vibes and healing vibes sent this way. Up in Canada, where we use the metric system, I know, it's not what my American friends like, but please send me some healing vibes. I will appreciate it. I'd say the fastest you played is on that new version. Yeah, I've never tried tapping, by the way. That was the first time. I tried it. Okay. All right. So, thank you so much, everyone who was here, for all the super chats. Thank you to my mods. And tomorrow, tomorrow for me is like, I don't know what tomorrow's gonna bring, but hopefully I will drop by Indies tomorrow night I'll have metric system nightmares. Oh man. But thank you again for making my Thursday night special. And I really appreciate all of you. Stay safe. Much love. Keep rocking. And I will see you hopefully next week. Much love. Have a good night.